Welcome back to Sparks of Joy Studio. I'm Natalie, and in today's video, I'm going to show you a few quick, easy, but beautiful upcycled thrift flips. For this first project, this was a basket that I found at the Goodwill Outlet bins. It had part of the handle still attached, and while I was there looking at it at the bins, I was able to break off both sides. So I was like, perfect, popped it in, took it home, and now I'm taking some Dark and Decrepit by DIY and just lightly misting the piece while I paint on that Dark and Decrepit liquid patina so that it will create more of a washed effect and darken up this basket a little bit. And believe it or not, that's all that we do with this piece before it is done. Here's a look at how I styled it. For our next project today, I have this cutting board that I also found at the Goodwill bins. And I started by sanding it lightly, and then I tried to just paint the entire piece in raw silk. And what you'll notice very quickly is that the bleed through or the paint is separating in a way that I could not get away from. So I ended up wiping off all of this paint and like immediately before it dried. And then I took it outside and sprayed it with a couple coats of Rust-Oleum Clear Matte Sealer, and then brought it back and started over. Now I'm using, I believe this is cast iron by Fusion, and I am painting the entire top in this cast iron color. I do give it 2 coats, and I allowed it to dry between each coat. I also want to mention that there are feet on this little cutting board, and I did not paint the feet. I left them in the natural wood that they were. Once this piece was completely dry, I did come back and sand back some of it to distress the edges a little bit, as well as some of the top of the piece. I also then, and I apologize that none of this is on camera, but I also then came in with a transfer from the Lover of Flowers transfer set, and I put some transfers on the top of this piece in a more asymmetric kind of style, and I'm going to let you look, or I'm going to let you see what it looks like in the final reveal. For our next project, I have this tote that I got from Bree at Upcycled by Bree, and it had a what is it, a beer bottle opener on the side, and I just removed that and sanded it down because I'm not going to be using that in how I decide to upcycle this. So first things first, I am painting only the sides with 2 coats of White Swan by DIY. Once that paint was dry, I came back in with some liquid patina, and I am going to be decoupaging on some of the Butterfly Masterboard decoupage paper. I've been saving these parts of this decoupage paper specifically for this piece, so I was really excited to get this one done. One thing you'll notice is that I did do a starter strip, but I actually started from the bottom of this piece instead of the top. I felt that having a starter strip that had that wider base that you get from the bottom of the tote was going to be more effective in holding down or stabilizing the paper for me. So again, that was just something that was a little different because usually, I guess I typically start from the top and go down. So this was just a little different. I did end up turning the piece to the side so that I could kind of work with it in a different way. But you have seen me, and I'm sure a lot of other creators, decoupage before. Once you have that starter strip down, you are going to mist your paper and then continue on with the liquid patina and gently bring down your paper and brush over it with some of that liquid patina at the end. Once that was done, I sand down the edges and we're ready for the next step. I am painting the inside and the tops, and I believe that was all I did, of this tote in the color Oakham by Fusion. One thing, I don't know if you can tell from this angle, but on the part where the handle ends up getting screwed on top, there is almost a, I don't know, 2 to 3 inch uh, board underneath where that handle would be that is on this piece. So that all gets painted with Fusion too. There it is. That now you can get a better idea of what it looks like. So anything on the inside and plus the top of that gets painted in the color Oakham by Fusion. And now the sides, as well as the border of the sides where the decoupage paper is, both get painted in Conservatory by Fusion. And we are done. Okay, this last project is a fun one. This is one of those coconut bras that I found at the Goodwill bins, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm sure I can find something to do with this. And so I brought it home and I cut it apart, and I had an idea as I was going through this. So let's see how different this upcycle makes this piece. I grabbed 2 wooden rings from my stash, and I'm going to be using some Tight Bond Quick and Thick to glue them to the bottoms of these two cups to create a base. Now I give both of the pieces a coat. I believe I ended up doing 2 coats of Little Black Dress by DIY. Before I moved on to the next step, I did seal this paint because the DIY paints are a clay-based paint and they do need to be sealed or else they can become reactivated. So both of them were then sealed with a polyacrylic sealer, and then we were able to move on to the next step. Now I'm taking some White Swan by DIY and I am painting just the inside of these now little bowls that I've created in white paint. Now I'm taking a damp cloth and I'm wet distressing that white paint back to bring out some of the black that is underneath. I focus a lot on the edges of the top of these bowls, and then I go in just some of the spots on the inside of the bowls. Now I'm taking one of the stamps from, oh, it was one of the stamp sets from the holiday release. I cannot remember the name of it. I'm so sorry. If you know the name, please comment below, and it will be linked in my description box regardless. I am taking this stamp of this lady who it's set up to be like she would be looking out the window, and I stamped it right in the middle. I then take this string of florals and I'm inking just the top part or just a piece of that stamp just to create a border around the entire top of the bowl, as you see me doing here. I do want to mention that I am using IOD ink in black. I know it's in a different stamp pad. That's just because that's what I had when I put this together. And it is a permanent ink. So once this dries, it is complete. Like you don't have to reseal it if you don't want to. I also want to mention that I tried doing the other bowl using a different stamp from another more, I think it's Rural Scenes is the other stamps that I tried to use, and it did not come out well. So that will not be shown in this video, and you'll probably see it coming up soon because I have to fix it. Anyway, once this is done, I let everything dry, and here's a look at the finished projects. Thank you for joining me today. I look forward to seeing you again this weekend when I will be participating in the 5th Sunday Craft with Friends, brought to us by Late Night Creations. See you soon.